Salve! Hacker here. Now, in today's video, given that within this week, it is Monster Week, specifically Feywild, which is a collaboration in projects created by Pointy Hat and Ginny D. I am going to be talking about the Feywild. Okay, so the Feywild is one of many planes of the planes of existence within the world of Dungeons and Dragons, in which many other ones are the material plane, Shadowfell, the world of air, earth, water, fire, or many ones. However, this is primarily just talking about the Feywild. Now, the Feywild is very similar to the material plane, which is the main one a lot of D&D players are on. However, a lot of the Fey are found within the Feywild. So this is much more vibrant with nature. That wherever there is a settlement in the material plane, there may be a settlement in the Feywild. However, maybe of different level. So if it's just a shack in the material plane, it could be a bustling metropolis in the Feywild, or vice versa. And of course, within the Feywild, the laws of physics behaves differently. So you may have one settlement in part that's just working on standard Euclidean geometry, and then another one, and that it could be on the ceiling. For example, though it's small, but you can't really tell where you could be going at times. It's all bound to each other, that nothing's going to float away. However, you could easily get lost, as this greatly echoes into the main things you will find in the Feywild, such as the Archfey, in which work on different ethics systems than what's found on the material plane. For example, they may capture her children, and so that they can use their emotions and harvest them, and may view it the same way as we do with cows and sheep, as the fact that they're in a different society. Similarly, you can find all sorts of other things. You could find creatures of which you naturally already find around in the world, such as a bear, but that it may behave a bit differently because it's been Fey touched. In which that's another huge part of the Feywild, is that it is Fey touched. So anything that is touched by a Fey will get the feat Fey touched. So it will morph its form, and so something could be Fey and get lucky by just having flowers sprouting from its hair or fur, or it may be unlucky and parts of its body may be wood-like, or a human that's been turned into look somewhat like a rat. That could be another way that could end up going. There's so many different ways you can write the Feywild, and the specifics can vary between campaign to campaign, all dependent on what you go for. Another type of Fey that you can find in the Feywild is the Eladrin, in which are elves, in which it's their specific colours change with their emotions, and it's just like how the leaves change with the season. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else on the Feywild. Chances are someone else has already done something about the Feywild, and even better than me. But this is all I've got. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I accurately presented the Feywild properly. But yeah, that is the Feywild. I really do think you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, hopefully you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll be hoping to watch you more soon. Wale.